All right. Bear with me, everyone. Turn myself down. All right, so I'll just wait till people get here. I'll just turn my camera off while I'm stuffing my face. Hey there, 4 elements. I don't know how to remove that. Hey, Divine Goddess. Now, guys, I've only come online for a short time. Someone paid yesterday, and they had to leave, and they didn't get their question done. So Erica, as soon as she gets in here, hopefully she'll get online, and I'll get her question done. I'm just going to, excuse me, I don't know how to turn this camera off. That's the wrong one. And there we go. Now we can't see me stuffing myself. I'm just going to go and check the email to see if she replied and gave me her question so I can read it online anyway. There we go. No, she hasn't replied again. All right, we'll just have to see how we go. Docs, chat. Just waiting for the chat to come up on my screen. Thank you, Divine Goddess. While we're waiting for Erica, we'll get on with Divine Goddess's question. And thanks for that new thumbnail. I haven't used it yet. I tried to put my picture on there, Sashi. I tried to put the picture, but the background's not missing. You know what I mean? Like where you have the see-through background and you put me on the picture. So I tried to add me to the thumbnail that you made, but the white square is in the background. What I was trying to do was the circle that you've got where it says tarot readings live or whatever, and you've got that circle thing in the middle. What I was trying to do was put my picture in there, in the middle. So I don't know if you can do that, Divine, with that thumbnail that you made and shove my picture in the middle of it. That would be really good if you can do that. Because what I did to it, I'll just try and show you what I did to it, so that you understand what I'm talking about. Right, so that's what you did. That's the thing you did there. And then see, I've picked the old picture there, tried to put it there in the corner, but I was trying to put the picture here, but the background kept showing up on the new picture that I sent you, not that picture, that's the old picture that we were using. But if you can just add my photo somewhere on here, that'd be really good. I'll send you the picture. It should have the background cut out of it. I'll do it now, because I cut the background out of it, but then when I try to put it on there, the background is white instead of invisible. Let me see. Yeah, see that? I did that. See how it's got no background? That's the picture that I wanted to put on there, but the background's still there. It's showing up white. The original picture has got somebody standing beside me at a wedding. So that was the one where I've, cut it out. I used one of those things you told me to do. Anyway, let's get cracking. We have a super chat there from Divine. Now, I'm not staying on long, guys. So we'll read Divine Goddess. Hopefully Erica turns up to get her reading. Anyway, Divine, what is your question? General would be great. My contract ends on the 27th of March. I've asked them to extend the contract. Okay, we'll do a 5-minute for you, Divine, because you've done that another thumbnail that I didn't ask for, but it's nice. Yeah, I sent the pic. I've sent the pic of myself to you. All right, just let me eat. I haven't eaten anything. It's 3 o'clock and I haven't eaten since, I don't know, yesterday. Okay, so bear with me talking and eating. Divine Goddess. Hey there, Jocelyn. Now, just a reminder to everybody, Mama B, remind everybody there is no more free readings. There was a newbie that come to my channel yesterday, waited around for nearly 3 hours to get a reading. They later on contacted me about getting a free reading in private, and I thought they were asking for a private reading. I realised they were asking for a free reading and told them that I don't do free private readings anyway. If that person comes to the channel, being that they waited on the day where I normally would do a free mini yes or no, I will do only that person's question. Now, I can't remember their name, but as soon as I see it, I'll know that it's them. Plus, I don't want to say the name anyway, so somebody else doesn't make that name up. Okay, so this is for Sashi. What's coming towards her? Through the ending of one thing comes a new thing and a new friendship. There's some female with a job offer, a change coming in. You will be a little bit stressed about it. It's sort of like, I'm not used to doing this type of work, or I'm not used to working with these kind of people. There may be also something that you're really, really wanting here, Sashi, but you can't get there. It's too far away. So you do have a new friendship. It's like a business friendship, but it's more than that. Coming up. It's not a love romantic kind of thing. It's more of you and this woman sharing stories and having the same sort of background and stuff. I don't like the two spade club things on the outside of this reading, because this can represent that you're feeling a bit sort of isolated here and you're not feeling like you're reaching the potential or whatever. Let me see. Yeah, okay. All right, so I feel that you you want to return to something from the past, or somebody might ask you to come back and work for them, or come and help out, or something like that. It could be okay, it could be good, it could be some good sort of money or something. But I just feel that there's something in the wrong place, wrong timing. It just doesn't fit at this stage. There's also where you're going to be cutting somebody out, leaving something behind. A new friendship starting with something else that ends. This over here, the double eights, I was hoping that this had a diamond next to it where it's work and money and study and money and stuff like that. But because it's got the two black eights here, it's sort of like 8 weeks of stress. It can be feeling like you just don't fit. So I do feel the contract will end, something will be on offer. It might be too far away from you. It might also be just something you don't fit. It doesn't feel right. You don't fit with these people. The good news is this Ace of Diamonds sitting here, this sort of sequence I'm seeing here, that in time, there will be something much more suited. Let's just have a look here. 4 elements, thank you. Now I just need to remind everybody, Mama B, remind everybody about the payments when you're using Super Chat compared to PayPal, please. We'll talk about that in a sec. Let me just finish this Versace. That sounded like I said Versace then, didn't it? The expensive brand. Versace. Okay, Versace. Making communications here, you're going to be pissed off. You're going to be like, no, I want something better than this. Look at that. King and Queen of Wands in reverse. If this was upright, this would you be making communications, sliding straight into a new job, everything going well. This would be the boss. This would be you. It would be two peas in a pod. I feel that because it's in reverse, it's either unobtainable or it's something you don't want. Okay. We've got strength building. We've got a little offer coming in. You need to trust your instincts, Sashi. So when something gets offered, if it really just doesn't suit you, you need to say no. You do have a commitment here. You have a healing, which you're not doing. And you also have pissed off energy again. Now, this could represent your mum as well. It could be some sort of sickness or something where she's in bed and she refuses to try and heal. And you've got to be a mum to your mum. So there could be something coming up around your mother here where she needs to rest and relax, but she's not doing that. Let me just get a different deck. I know the buzzer went. Let's get a different deck for you. Yeah, I can't remember what I predicted. You know, I have people all the time saying to me, oh, you told me this, do you remember this? And I just do too many readings to remember everything. So here we go. Show me messages for Sashi about her job situation, where it's going. Well, it's coming to an end. The offer in reverse. See, Five of Coins on this particular deck, Five of Pentacles, is where this guy's holding all the money and he's offering you a tiny little thing. It was in reverse. There's an offer that you don't want. And also the Six of Coins. Six of Coins is where little bits and pieces, and it's in reverse again. Sorry, Four of Coins. Four of Coins. Four of Coins holding on too tight, but it's in reverse. So, I'm not too sure why, but I just get this feeling that through the ending of this cycle of what you're doing, the offers that you're being offered are not what you want. Here you got celebration coming in. You may have to move, you may have to travel or something like that. That could be a difficulty. And lastly, we have the Three of Wands. There's going to be three options. One of them will be good. Bottom of the deck, something you might be hidden is Page of Swords, impulsive actions maybe. King of Swords, family. Maybe there's some sort of family job, somebody that owns a business that's family. And then we have the Six of Wands, a victory, but it's only short. So I feel that you may have some sort of victory. You will be choosing something that suits you. It may be at a distance, so that creates a bit of a problem for you. You've got a new friendship coming in. So let's just do a yes and no for you as well. We'll do a yes and no. Think about your yes and no question right now. Hopefully we get a straight out answer, not a maybe. Yes or no for Sashi's question. Top of the deck. Okay, top of the deck. Maybe, yes, and yes. So this is a maybe yes tip thing. The last messages are you're going to have options presented to you. Some of them you'll know a lot about. Other ones might be a bit of a mystery. You do have something coming your way that's going to make you very happy. And there's somebody apologizing here. It can be congratulations, but there's also an apology coming towards you. Anyway, Sashi, that's you. So up next we have the four elements. I'll just explain about the super chat and the payments. I'm just going to check on my phone whether everything's working or not. Oh, your manager. I'm just going to check on my phone if the YouTube is actually working and whether anybody's done a PayPal payment. Okay, everything's just scrolling around, not working at the moment. So for everybody in the room, oh, you're there, Mama B. Everything's just sort of scrolling on my phone, so I don't know if I've lost signal. Okay, 4 elements, you are next, but I'll accept that payment today. But normally now what's happening in this room, because you haven't been here for a while, I don't think, if you're using PayPal, we have 3 options. We have 7 US dollars, we have 10 US dollars, and we have 12 US dollars. The reason I put the 10 US dollars in there was because Super Chat is now 10 US dollars. Anybody that pays Super Chat, I want 10 US dollars. You get a mini reading, a moderate reading, or a longer detailed reading. They're all detailed readings, but it's sort of like buying a coffee. You've got a small, you've got a medium, and you've got a large. So there's 3 payments if you use PayPal only. If you're using Super Chat, I'm asking that everybody pays the $10. Now, I don't know if the information on my description box has had that updated. I don't know, because I'm at home at the moment and I'm using a different thing. But that's how it all works. So there's no longer the option of paying for a mini read or a detailed read through Super Chat unless you absolutely have to, because I'd prefer that people do not use it unless they absolutely have to. The information is coming up on the screen right now. Super Chats are 1 question, detailed answer with 2 yes and no's at the end, and it is 10 US dollars. Now, you have paid your $7.99, which I'm assuming was 8 US dollars, so it is a little bit lower than what it should be for today, but I'll let you off today, and we'll do the reading as planned. All right, so I'm just going to turn this on to use this. All right, then after this, I might be going offline actually. Yeah, so I changed it because I'd prefer that people don't use Super Chat. Super Chat's great for the people using it, but it's not great for me. That money you've paid me today and any money I've received over the last couple of days or even couple of weeks, I might not even see that money until, because my channel's not big, because I'm not been putting out any videos anymore for now, those videos weren't making money, so that's why I kind of stopped doing them and just focused on live. The way that YouTube pays the person is you get money for advertising that's on your videos. That gets paid every month on the 21st. The money that I collect from Super Chat goes across at the end of the month to another place that pays me. So yeah, so basically I didn't get paid in December. Oh no, I didn't get paid in January or February. I didn't get paid for the end of December or any of January until the end of February, which was a pain in the bum. It was nice to have that money come in one hit, but it wasn't a lot of money, and I had to wait for somebody's $2 payment or somebody's $7 payment or whatever. I had to wait so long for it. Whereas if you use PayPal, you pay straight away. You know, it comes in straight away. It does have a little fee on PayPal, but it has a big fee on Super Chat as well. So let's say I earned $100 on Super Chat. I would get about $71 of that money. So they take a chunk and they take a month to pay it or something. So they need to sort that out. They need to lower the chunk that they're taking from that, and they need to speed up the payment time. They should make it automatic, you know. Alyssa sent donation. Oh, you sent me a donation to buy a crystal. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's really lovely. Anyway, 4 elements. Let's have a look. You didn't have to do that, Alyssa, but thank you so much. If you've got a little yes and no or something you'd like me to look at for you, Alyssa, just put it in there, and we'll have a look at that for you. Or if you want me to look at your star sign, your partner's star sign, whatever. Will Sean approve Gemini's request about the pay rise at work? The Four Elements wants to know, will Sean be approving the Gemini's request for a pay rise? Will Sean be approving the request for a pay rise? Will Sean approve the request for a pay rise? Oh, thank you so much. I've got so many lovely people on here. Now and again, somebody gives me a little donation. I think the best one was somebody gave me $100 US towards helping me with my car. That was amazing. If the pay rise, like the Nine of Hearts means yes at the end of it. This over here means no. So what I'm getting here is, let's say that this is Sean and this is the Gemini. This would be the Gemini because it's an air sign. They're not seeing eye to eye on what's supposed to be happening. So what I'm feeling this all means is this is discussions about, I want $9 an hour more. I'm offering $5 an hour more. No, I want $9. All right, the best I can do is $6. So it's like where they're haggling about how much it's going to be. So if the Gemini did ask for $9 more, they're not going to get that. But they will get something. They will, because they're happy over here. They're happy with the outcome. The other way I see this when somebody's asking for a pay rise, we recently had, I think it was James. I haven't seen James actually. I hope he's all right. He didn't come on when I was online yesterday, and it's probably too late for him anyway. Yeah, so it was James that was asking about would he get the pay rise. What I've seen is the same thing I'm seeing here. Let's say James was asking for $10 an hour more. I can't remember what it was. They would offer him $5 an hour more now, and then in 3 months' time he would get $7, and then in a year from then he would, if he's still working there or whatever, he would get his $10. So I feel like it's going to be a slow step up, but they're not going to get the exact money that they wanted. That's what I'm seeing here at the moment for elements. Let's just get more information on this, and then after this I'm going to have a snack. You always remember who it was that gave me that money for my car. I still haven't got my car back. Will Sean approve this money? What's going to happen about approving this pay rise at work? Same sort of thing here. This is like the student, the understudy, the employee. This is where there's a difference of opinion about what should happen, and then this is a long, slow sort of, down the track. So I think initially, no, it's not going to be, if the Gemini applied for, like I said, I don't know, $100 per pay more, they will get something, but they won't get as much. And there may be something requested in return that even though it's supposed to be a pay rise because your pay should go up, they might say, well, you're currently doing 6 hours, I want you to do 9 hours for this money. Like they're expecting you to actually do something instead of just giving you the pay rise. So I do see haggling going on, but then at the end of it, it's showing that it works out. There is some sort of nice surprise. Usually this means somebody that's done with a job. If they don't get what they want, they're done with the job, and then this is getting an offer to go in a different direction. Because if you look at this, I don't know if you can see what I'm looking at here. This king's looking at all of the past and what's going on. This person here is the air sign. They're looking at new adventure. So they may get an offer of the money that they're wanting from somewhere else, and then they say, pretty much, if you can't honour this, I've got other places I'm going to go. So that's what I'm seeing there. Let's just do, what was bottom of the deck? Bottom of the deck was the Tower. So that's not real great. Bottom of the deck is some sort of explosion going on. All right, let's do some yes and no for you, for elements. I mean, that is a yes and no question you're asking there. I'm going to do two things. He's done with the job. He told the boss he wants to quit. Well, it looks like he might go. It looks like he's got a better offer coming in anyway. I'm pretty sure that's somebody that's going to be much happier going on their distant journey. Because what did we get? We had, oh, look, the moon's coming out next, the new offer coming out. Let's just do some yes and no here and some more information about this whole situation. Pay rise for the Gemini, possible new job for the Gemini. So you just think about two yes or no questions in your mind right now. Top of the deck is your first question, and top of the other deck, I'll put it in two piles. First question is a maybe yes. You've got to wait the right timing, putting efforts in. There's something secret here, something that you shouldn't reveal just yet. Second question, yes or no. We have a yes here. This is good money. This is celebrating possibly a new job, a new income level, a new promotion. This here is telling you to get all your information before you make a decision. Yeah, this is saying not to jump real quickly. This is where somebody's watching you or you're watching them. But this is nice. This is nice of what's coming here. Anyway, that's it. That's what we've got for you. Like I said, I've only come online really to do a reading for Erica. She paid me yesterday and didn't get her reading. So what am I going to do next? I don't want to sit here doing a whole load of star signs. So who have we got in the room right now? We've got 5 people. We've got 5 people watching at the moment. What was bottom of the deck here? These messages here. Okay. It's interesting. Alright, so what are we doing now? Let me just check PayPal. I know Alyssa said she did a donation just for, she wanted me to buy a crystal or something with it. Oh, there it is. Buy yourself a nice crystal, anyone? Oh, okay. I'll show you a picture. Are you still here, Alyssa? Thank you so much. I'll show you a crystal that I am going to be looking for. Somebody showed me this crystal and I've never seen one before. Where's a picture of it? Actually, I didn't screenshot it. What I did was I looked it up online and I kept it bookmarked. I don't know if anybody else has seen this crystal. There it is. It reminds me of like a map of the world. It is called Chrysoprase. Chrysoprase. This stuff. It looks like an ocean. It looks like the rocks, the waves, the ocean. I don't even know what it does, but it calls to me. It's something I want. It's something I really want to have in my bag of tricks. So yeah, I might go for an adventure trying to find a piece of this stuff. I was told by the person who showed it to me to be very careful of fakes. There's a lot of fake of this. Well, pretty much every crystal out there, there's a lot of fakes. Yeah, 4 elements. You could put your star sign there and I can have a look at that for you. But I'm not going to do all the star signs today. Gemini, you've paid £2. The super chat money charge is 10 US dollars. I'm pretty sure £2 is not 10 US dollars. Let me just check what that is. Where's my conversion? Oh, unless you were just asking for a yes and no. Were you asking for a yes and no? And I'll do, that's just a yes and no payment, is it? Yeah, it's not free, Mama B. I keep saying the free reading for $1. It's not free. The $1 US or the two US dollars, maybe that was for that. Yeah, I just thought about that. All right, well, that's what I'm going to do because it's definitely not even $7 or anything. So just need to eat this and then we'll have a look at that for you. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on food at the moment. So Gemini wants to know, will Geminis be getting a full-time job this month in finance? Will Geminis be getting a full-time job this month in finance? Will Gemini be getting a job in finance this month? That's a yes. That's a yes. And that's a definite yes. Taking a chance, getting different offers. So somebody likes what you do. This is the card of desire. But when we're talking about a job, it's about somebody that sees what your value is, how good you are at your job, and that you would fit where you're going. I think there's more than one offer coming in because the bottom card and this card over here is showing me like two separate occasions, two separate places. This is your dreams, your wishes, your hopes, things being realized and recognized. This over here is a soulmate card. So you've pretty much got two messages coming in here at the moment, Gemini. So one of the messages is about the job. This would represent that not only do the people there that you get the job with, they desire you, they understand you, they see that you're the right fit, but this is sort of like a connection that should have happened ages ago. But you're also getting messages about something to do with romance at the moment. Either you or somebody else is sending out the desire vibes. This is something that been hoping for, and this is a match made in heaven. This is soulmates, twin flames, together forever kind of thing. So, but the answer to your yes and no, and thank you for your little mini donation there, I'm getting a yes, that you should be having a job in finance this month. And it looks like it's going to be pretty damn good too. All right. We'll just wait a little bit. I had a very bizarre dream last night, everyone. I can't remember the whole details of it, but part of it was where I was in a foreign country, and when I tried to sort of branch out and go and look at things, it was like, if anybody knows the game online at the moment, it's called Hogwarts. I was in Hogwarts. I was looking at the castles and the butterflies, and I was sort of in this place. And my hubby hasn't played that game for about a week now, so it's not like I was just watching the game. Anyway, then I was in this very dirty foreign country, and there was horrible things going on, and people were matched up with certain people that they had to do sort of like projects with. So that was all okay. And then I found this book and it had photographs of my nieces, my sisters, my mother. My mother's in heaven. But it showed these photographs taken, and they were all wearing white and at a beach and stuff, and I wasn't in any of the pictures, and I thought, where did they do all of this? Where did they go to these places? Like, what the hell? How come I'm not in these pictures? So if anybody's got any ideas of what, I'm particularly interested in the dream where there was these photographs. It was a big book, and I opened it up, and it was like a magazine, and they were all wearing white, and the sun was shining on them, and it was like the Florida Keys or something. And then there was big close-ups of my mother's face, and there was like I said, my sister, my nieces. And the funny thing was, my nieces that were in the photographs, they're actually adult women with their own families now. In this dream, the photographs was my mum and them when they're little girls. So yeah, if anybody's got any idea, I've got my own impressions of what it all meant. But yeah, if anybody's got any ideas, just let me know. Oh, my phone was just buzzing. Oh, it's PayPal. Okay, what's going on? PayPal. Oh, okay, we've got a payment from Vanessa. Okay, Vanessa, you've paid for a mini read. So let's get cracking. 947. Yeah, that's $7 US, isn't it? Okay, we just got to change that. Okay, here we go, Vanessa. Okay. Yeah, we've got a troll in the room, guys. Is Jeremy interested in anyone else romantic other than you? You are Taurus and he is Sagittarius. Is the Sagittarius called Jeremy? Yes, I do, Bozo. If you can find a good one for me, I'll check right in there. Is Jeremy, that Vanessa's interested in, is he got interests in romance in anybody other than Vanessa? Is Jeremy currently looking outside of his connection to Vanessa? E-R-M J-E-R-E-M-Y. You're in luck, Vanessa. This is showing solo. Somebody who is a player, likes to have fun, likes to explore outside the square, but you got the 2 2s here. 2 2s is somebody dedicated to the person that they're with. Yeah, so that's 2 people that are in love with each other, basically. Yeah, block away, Mama B. Get them blocked. Yeah, so I do feel that you have this little jealousy twang sometimes, like if Jeremy, maybe he's still got certain females on his phone, or maybe if he goes down to the local bar on a Friday or something, that you know that there might be an ex there, or there might be somebody else that's interested in him. I just feel that this is just you feeling a bit insecure about you and him. But this here is showing me 2 people that are on the same journey with each other. It's just 2 people in this relationship, not a third person. Over here, this is just showing that not only you desires him. This is a lot of the... this is other people. They think that he's great, that he might be good at sport, or he might be really smart at something. So this is where you feel this insecurity about him. But this over here can be that when you're not around, he does present himself as being single, okay? And that's where this comes in, where you're starting to go, oh shit, you know, is he just flirting and that, or is he actually interested in somebody else? Honestly, I feel that you and him have got this relationship down pat, you're together. But I think that what you see in him is he seeks the outside attention. So he would love it. He would love it if someone says, oh my God, I love that top that you're wearing. Or, oh, did you get your hair cut? That really suits you. So he loves it when he gets compliments from other women, even other men. But he likes the compliments. He likes all of that. He likes that when he goes out that somebody might approach him to see if he's single. So he likes that. He does present himself as single, but behind in the background, he's with you. So I'm not seeing that he's actually got interest in one person outside of this relationship. I see that he likes the attention from outside of the relationship. And let's be honest, I mean, like if you went out tomorrow night and he wasn't with you and somebody said, oh my God, I just wanted to come and tell you how amazing you look. And you would say, oh, look, I'm in a relationship and everything, but thank you. He would crave that. That shows me somebody that would crave that. You might have insecurities and you don't trust him for whatever reason, probably something that happened in the past. I'm kind of picking up on something in the past where he was a little bit stupid, a little bit irresponsible, maybe talking to somebody he shouldn't be, maybe keeping a phone number, maybe giving somebody his phone number. So you've got good reason to feel like this, but I feel like what I'm looking at here, Vanessa, is somebody that likes and craves the attention, likes people to think that he is single, even though he's not actually looking for anything. Hey there, Stephen. Welcome back. Yes, Stephen. I wasn't going to stay online much. I just came online because someone paid me yesterday and they had an emergency and they ran. And then they contacted me to say when would I be online again. Okay, so again we've got the happy-go-lucky little boy that needs to grow up kind of card here. But we also have somebody that's by your side through and through, staying together. Here is, there's not really any other option for him. He's with you, but he's no third party come out. So that's the good thing. You're not actually together. You're not actually with him. Well, he's not with somebody. He just likes the attention from everybody else. This here is a couple that's together. This is somebody that's long-term commitment, a husband that's never going to go away. This over this side is showing somebody confused, somebody that likes to play, somebody that's got a lot of attention coming in, but he's not actually involved with anybody. So there's two sorts of sets coming out about him, Vanessa. I thought you were with him and you were worried that he's actually with somebody else or running around with somebody else. He's definitely got attention coming his way, but he's not with somebody. This is just showing somebody in a relationship with somebody else, like a marriage. This is a marriage card here. This is a husband card here. So anyway, that's what I got. I think main feature I'm picking up there is he likes to go out and get the attention. All right, let's do a yes and no for you, Vanessa. Ethereal Tarot, I'll go and check the payment. I'll just go and check in a sec, hang on. This is yes and no for you, Vanessa, top of the deck, 3 cards, as well as just some final information on this reading. He probably doesn't try to latch on to anybody else because he's interested in you then. He has been chasing you, he's interested in you. Well, that's why he would put on this facade that, you know, and he likes all the attention from these other people, but he's wanting the attention from you by the looks of it. Your answer to your question is maybe, and yes. Bottom of the deck is yes. Funny enough, Vanessa, you've come out as the long-term committed, loving, caring, truthful woman, and you've come out as the desire woman as well. So you've come out in 2 sort of ways here. But this is telling you maybe yes, whatever that question was right then. Okay. Let me just go and check what's going on with PayPal because my phone's buzzing like crazy here. That was Vanessa. I'm still waiting for Erica to get online and get her detailed reading. Stephen has paid for, what's that you've paid there, Stephen? The $10 one. Is that a $10 US or is that, I'd have to go and look it up because the dollar changes all the time. And I trust you, Stephen. So what was that you've paid there? Is that, because it's converted already? Because sometimes 12 US dollars comes out at around 16 to 17, even $18, and other days it comes out at $15. So I'm assuming that's probably 10 because I don't think it would be $4 less. Somebody else paid here. Who was the other one that paid? Ethereal Tarot. How is Jared feeling about our situation? Ashley. Okay, so that's you there, Ashley. I didn't want to say your name online. Let me just check this money transfer, what it is, changeover. Australian dollars. Okay, so that would be about $10 that you paid, Stephen. So you've paid for a $10 reading there. And Ashley, you've paid close to the same. So both of you are getting a $10 reading, okay? Vanessa, you just donated another 10. All right, so we got three $10 readings coming up, Mama B. We've got Ashley, Stephen, and Vanessa. So Ashley is up first. Ashley's question was... Have we got Ashley's question first, Mama B? Ashley, where's your question gone? I've seen it before. You asked about Jeremy. Where has it gone? I can't see it. Just donated. Ethereal, you donated earlier. Yes, I can see that. I'm just looking for your question. There it is. How is Jared feeling about our situation? You are Ashley. Okay, Ashley. There's no 12-minute readings. There is a 7 US dollar, a 10 US dollar, and a 12 US dollar. And they work out about 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and 9 minutes. And then we do the wrap up at the end. So you've paid in $10 US, which is approximately, I'll set the clock for about 7 minutes, and you'll get about 9 minutes out of it. All right, so that's how it kind of works out. How is Jared feeling about Ashley at the moment? How is Ashley feeling about Jared? All right, we'll just put it on here. I'll do 7.5 minutes because then that gives me 1.5 minutes to sort of sort out the last part. And I'm never finished when this buzzer goes. All right, here we go. So this is for Ashley. How is Jared feeling about the situation? Ashley is Taurus. How is Jared feeling about Ashley and the whole situation? How is Jared feeling about Ashley right now? So we're going to do Ashley, Jared, the situation. Ashley, Jared, the situation. It looks like it's a tough situation at the moment. The situation. Ashley, Jared, the situation. All right, from your side of it, Ashley, you've got a soulmate connection to this person. You want truth and you want stability. You want to move forward in the same direction with each other, but there has been some sort of problem here. This can be gossip, it can be drugs, alcohol, lies, deception. But you've got a good heart, you've got nice surprises coming your way, you've got truth coming out, and you've got a soulmate connection sitting right on the end here. Whether that's him or not, I'm not too sure. When I look at Jared, Jared has a lesson to be learned. This is somebody learning a lesson the hard way. You're trying to teach them something, you're trying to tell them something. They're like, yeah, but they're not listening. I'm getting that kind of energy here. We do have a third party card sitting here. So this can be one of his friends interfering, an ex interfering. It can be somebody interfering on your part. It can be family members. It can even be children. I'm assuming that these two cards represent you and him. You are very desired by him. You are... A lot of people like you. A lot of people listen to you. You're fast-paced. You're fun and giving. He's showing that he has presented himself as long-term commitment, working something out. Down here, though, it's another story. Again, we have this black 8. So something that may have happened in the past, he's feeling that it'll be back around. So if he did something wrong, he might be telling you that I've learned my lesson, I'm going to do this and that, but this is telling me somebody that didn't learn the lesson and it's something that's coming back around. Now, as I said, this can represent drugs, alcohol, it can represent gossip, it can represent lies, deception, it can represent hanging around people you just don't need in your life. So that's where he's coming from, this is where you're coming from. The connection between the two of you, how he's feeling about the situation. There's a lot of love between the two of you. I mean, you have the soulmate on your side, so you have the stronger feeling that this is the one, this is the person. He has this flights of fantasy that he's single, he's not single, he's with you, he's not with you, like this sort of in and out phase sort of thing. But how's he feeling? How's the relationship looking? This is two people taking responsibility for the future, for children, for whatever it is they're doing. This is finding where you fit. Both of you show cards of you're with certain people that you're listening to that maybe is not so great, but for him it's worse. It can be a gambling problem, it can be a drug problem, it can be an alcohol problem, it can be obsessive, compulsive kind of problems. But over here it's showing me that this is nice. Two people being responsible for their choices, being responsible for what's coming, finding where they fit and planning their journey together, going out, share some food with each other, listen to music. This is nice. This is showing me somebody interferes in the situation. Somebody, a parent, an ex, a child, somebody that's just trying to break this up or something. This here can be some sort of hidden secret, something he's not talking about, something he's not telling you how he feels. So he may sit there and tell you, yeah, I'm all good with that. Let's just go out. Let's just have fun. Do you want to go do this? And you say, yeah, but you might not want to. You might say to him, do you want to come over to my mother's place? We're going to have dinner and that. And he'll say, yeah, I'll go, but he doesn't want to. It's that sort of thing. It's sort of like where something's kind of being hidden here, but it does look like a good connection. It does look like a soulmate connection, possibility of something long-term. Now, I'm not going to lie here. We've got black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red. When I see that, this week it might be fantastic between the two of you. Next week it might be a mess. Okay, it's just, this is what I'm seeing here. So let's move on to tarots and look at this in the same sort of sequence. Show me how Jared feels about the situation with Ashley, the Taurus. How does Jared feel about Ashley, the Taurus? How does Jared feel? Mama B, can you just put closed on everything now? I'm going to go into Stream Elements after this one and say closed. I'm going to turn all of that information off. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to go offline now. I was only coming on for an hour. I was hoping that Erica would be here. I'm going to have to organise returning her money. Okay. Okay, so we're doing the same thing. You, Jared, the situation. You. Is there anything to do with pregnancy or anything, Ashley, or a new person in the picture or something like that? Because we got the Empress here, we got the Nine of Hearts here, Nine of Cups. To me, that normally means something to do with a baby, a situation, something new, something growing. For you, you've got a lot of wishes that you're hoping for, things that you're finally wanting to come true. Someone is trying to influence you about rescuing you or taking you away from a situation, trying to fix something. You've been stressing yourself quite a bit here. There's a lot of stuff that's in your mind that's only in your mind. You're putting it there. You're letting it eat at you, whatever it is. With him, either he's involved with an Aquarius and a Cancer star sign at the moment, or it's showing me he's looking at the future, what he's hoping for, what he's dreaming for, but it's not quite there yet. Also, there's some sort of journey and rushed energy going on, and him making a firm decision, which is a straightforward, firm decision. No, baby, not that you know of. Okay. I'm just putting it out there. You might get news about either something to do with Jared's side of the family or your side of the family. Somebody comes forward and says, guess what? Such and such is having a baby. Because I do feel that that was coming through in the other cards as well as these. But yeah, this is really good energy here. So the first sequence showed you with the better energy and him with the messed up energy. This sequence is showing me you with stresses and worries and fears. Should I jump ship? Should I stay? Should I go? It's like everything you were wishing for, you're being told, be careful what you wish for at this time. It is full moon phase, guys, so cut off what no longer serves a purpose. Yeah, do your little full moon ceremonies. Now, when we look at the two of you together in this sequence, we've got the Empress. The Empress is desire, fertility, growth, it's nourishment. It can be the mother, the grandmother, someone more superior to the average Joe, someone multi-talented. So it's showing me the relationship is something good, something strong. The Two of Pentacles is showing me that you or him are sort of weighing up what your options are at this time. And this here is usually a successful outcome with judgment. So something's finally going to come down to tin tacks and it's going to be a decision will be made. Bottom of the deck, what might be happening that you don't know of. This is a lot of love and affection and happiness. We do have you need to trust in your own instincts more. This is where you're ignoring your instincts because it's upside down, the High Priestess. It's also, to me, this is going to sound really bizarre, but to me the Ace of Hearts and the High Priestess, to me, I always used to say is a doctor. This can be someone dealing with mental things, psychologist, psychology. It also can be some doctor dealing with a blood or a heart thing at the moment. So that's just another message I'm chucking out there that has nothing to do with your question. Last card, you're going to like this. How does Jared feel about things that you might not know right now? The Lovers. Lovers, soulmate, twin flame. Total connection there. Hopefully that's helped you. Okay, so let's do 2 yes and no's now to finish off. 2 yes and no's for Ethereal, Ashley, wasn't it? Ashley. 2 yes and no's for Ashley. Hey there, Ace Woman. Welcome back. Haven't seen you for a while. I no longer do the yes and no's for free anymore. This week was the last week. So now it's $1 US or 2 US dollars if you're ever coming in. Indian Glam Soul, I don't do free things anymore. And I'm actually closing the room after these readings. So this is yes and no. You just had wishes coming true there, Ashley, dropping out on the table. Oh, look at these cards that dropped out. Okay, I'm just going to read them for you before we do a yes and no. We'll do the yes and no from here. You got wishes coming true. You got soulmate connection. You got a commitment here. You got apologies there, but you do have the mountains. Now, this could be this way, that once you reach the mountain and solve the problems, that all of this will flow. It could be going this way, that things will go along smoothly, you'll start to settle down, you'll feel like things are going in the right direction, then bang, something else comes into the picture. And being that life is like this, this is probably what's coming. All right, so let's just do a yes or no. Top of the deck and bottom of the deck. So 2 questions you've got in your mind. Don't type them on the screen. Here we go. First question. This is yes, this is no, and this is going to be a yes. This is the clouds clearing, confusion going away, starting to understand what's going on. This is you standing out, being admired, being desired. It can be fertility and pregnancy as well. And then this here would be the protector bear. So answer to your question, yes or no. I'm going to give it more of a yes. It's leaning towards a yes at this stage. Bottom of the deck, your second question is no, yes, and definitely yes. Okay, so the first card out is something to do with someone sabotaging, annoying, or whatever. If we looked at this as past, present, and future, this is the past where something got sabotaged and ruined. This is the key to success and opening up that doorway, whether it be money, jobs, heart, love, whatever it is. And then you got the Sun, the best card in the deck, in my opinion. So I'm going to give you a yes on the second question. Alrighty, let me just check what's going on now and go and turn off Stream Elements. Stream Elements. Turn those off. Yeah, guys, I got a weird phone call today, and I got a sneaking suspicion I know who it was, pretending to be something else. And if it was you and you're listening right now, grow up. That's all I can say, grow up. Yeah. Anyway, so I've turned everything off. Thank you, Ethereal Tarot. Hopefully I see you again. Oh, you thought you might be pregnant. Well, you had the Empress and you've got Tarot in your name, so I assume you know what the Empress is. But you had 3s and 9s and things, and 9s is the 9 months of pregnancy, and 3s is the fertility organs. It's the ovaries, the testicles, you know, it's the fertility side of everything. Okay. Stephen Harbour's next. How does David feel tonight? How does David feel tonight about Stephen? How does David feel about Stephen tonight? How does David feel about Stephen tonight? We'll do 2 yes and no's at the end of this, Steve. Okay, this is you. Oh, actually, I'll do it the other way. You, him. Bottom of the deck. Okay. You've got a lot of work on the agenda. I don't know if all you do is the card thing or whether you got something else that you do, Stephen, but this is showing like a lack of work, like not being focused and not having it. Then there's an overload where there's too much going on at once, and then it sort of streamlines. So it's showing me you about work and things like that, but there's going to be some sort of massive payment in the future. So this could be you get noticed by someone that's got a lot of money. If you do, Stephen, please send them my way as well. That'd be good. But yeah, this is just showing me where you're going on some sort of money adventure. You may be buying property, investing in something or something coming up. You do have this childlike thing going on about you. With David, David's not telling you how it is. This is somebody like with 2's companies, 3's a crowd kind of feeling. This is somebody that has been given some sort of information that they weren't too happy about recently. Could be to do with work as well. He may be losing his job or trying to get a different job or wanting to leave, wanting to move, but he feels stuck. But the black fives is taking me straight to the throat chakra where he's not talking. He's feeling like if he talks to you, you're not going to listen. Or if he tells somebody else something, they're going to whatever. It's like somebody either angry or not heard or something. He is desired by more than you. He's got a lot of desire coming his way. But I do feel it's somebody like talk to the hand. I'm not interested as well. When I look at the two of you with each other, what I'm being shown here, it's not a relationship, it's not a partnership, but it is where solid decisions were made. It's showing me two single energies, but it's showing me soulmate connection, and then it's showing me hanging in the same crowd with each other, liking the same music together, liking the same things together. So there is some enjoyment and stuff like that. So I'd say that the main question I was asking is how he feels about you tonight. This is somebody that thinks that it's nice, it's fun. I think he knows that you're sweet on him in a very big way. But this is sort of like, I can't be committed to that. I'm not going to throw myself into that. I don't want that, because this is somebody saying no. This is normally divorce when I see this. But then this is showing me somebody that wants to be part of the bigger picture, not just you and him. He sees you also as something to do with financially beneficial to him. So, but this is somebody he knows that you match with each other, you share common interests. But I'm wondering why the soulmate card come out there when I'm asking how does he feel about you, because he probably feels that you're his soul family, but not his soul mate, because the two is black. Kind of confusing. Now, let's just see. We'll use these ones. I haven't used these ones today. Show me in the same sequence, David, what he thinks about Stephen right now. What's his feelings there about Stephen? What's his feelings about Stephen? Okay, they're all coming out upside down. You got the Sun, best card in the deck, in reverse. We'll mainly focus on what's going on with him. Page of Cups. Giving little bits and pieces and not accepting an offer as well. So if you offered him something, you said, oh, look, I'm going to be traveling to blah, blah, blah. Do you want to come? This thing just fell on my legs from I don't know where. This is refusing to accept the offer. So, and then here, Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles. This is usually a journey and something that's going to take time. I also feel it's something to do with support. Eight of Cups, you're wondering whether to let this go and walk away and focus on something else. For him, Five of Swords, he's keeping his emotions out of this. He's detaching with his emotions. And then we got the Ten of Wands, that the relationship sometimes has its battles there and can be an overload. He may feel you're wanting too much. He also may feel that's the Magician in reverse. Magician in reverse is manipulation. So he may feel that he's getting manipulated at times by you, or that you're being manipulated by somebody else. You may feel that just by him saying certain things, you feel like he's manipulating you in some way. For him, he's got this Queen of Wands coming out upside down. That's some female that's pissed off energy, that he makes his decisions based on whoever the hell she is. She always comes out when we're asking about David, and I think you said it was his mother. Eight of Coins. Again, there's some sort of financial value being around you. There's some sort of working together, a plan. I don't know if you're going to work together or whatever. Bottom of the deck might be hidden that you don't know about. He sometimes thinks about that this is it, it's done. Because this is about two people that have been in a commitment for a while, or they've been in some sort of friendship, relationship, whatever it is. It's where they're assessing whether they want it or they don't want it. They might be thinking of bringing it to a conclusion. He's also withdrawing from certain things and just saying, just leave me alone at the moment. And he's got secrets going on there as well. So it's not really showing me too much. Yeah, I think he admires you. I think its cards were showing me something to do with admiration. I think he sees you as some sort of value, not that you're going to give him money and pay for things, but you're valuable in his journey with his work, with his development, his growth, his mind, expanding his mind, whatever. So let's just do 2 yes and no's for you now, Stephen. Hopefully that made sense. Sometimes I get involved in these readings and I just start spitting stuff out my mouth, and then later on I wonder whether it made sense to the person. Okay, so Stephen has 2 questions in his mind, yes or no. First question is at the top of the deck, second question is bottom of the deck. Here we go, Stephen. And Mama B, I'm finished after Vanessa, I believe. I think that's the last payment. I'll go and check PayPal again. If that's the case, Mama B, put your yes or no question and I'll do it now before I sign out, because I don't know whether I'll be back tomorrow or touching the cards or anything tomorrow. I might give it a miss now till next week, because all of the plan of what we normally do has... My hubby's not well at the moment, so everything's sort of gone down the shit chute. Your first question is a straight out yes there, Stephen. Your second question is a yes, yes, and a maybe not. We'll get to that one in a minute. All right, so your first question is a yes. We have the sun, understanding, truth, love, happiness, growth. We have the key to the romance, the key to the door. This is also can be something about work coming in, and it's some sort of bonus kind of thing. And whatever efforts you're putting in right now, you will start to see the benefits, Stephen. All right. Now, your second question, we had 2 yeses sitting here, wishes and dreams coming true, and money, success, all of this sort of thing. But we had that there. Now, he's not really a yes or a no. If he's stubborn, it's a no. But you've got 2 yeses. So I'm going to give it more leaning towards a yes, and I'm going to put it out there again and tell you, be careful what you're hoping for. You might wish for something to be a certain way, and then when you get it, you think, oh my gosh, why did I ever wish for this? And you might miss out on something else while you're wishing on something that doesn't work. This here is about protection. Now, because we've got a money representation here, this is telling you to protect your financial situation. So don't be loaning money to people that you know that will never pay it back. Don't leave things laying around. If you've got a safe with cash in it or valuables in it, don't give anybody else the passcode. If you've already done that, go and change it. Banking information, whatever, because we've got a money card and protection. Just be careful at this time. It can be somebody ripping you off when I see that. So your second question, I'm going to give a maybe yes. Maybe yes. All right, that's you, Stephen. Thank you. I'm just going to eat another one of these. I'm checking PayPal. It doesn't show any new payments. Oh, Vanessa with a $10. Okay, so we've got Vanessa's question there. And then Mama B put your question on there and we're finished. So thank you, everyone. All right, Vanessa. Okay. If Jeremy could have what he wants with Vanessa, what exactly does he want with Vanessa? Show me now and show me future. What's Jeremy wanting with Vanessa? I'm not going to do you, him, and the outcome. I'm going to do his name twice. Jeremy. Jeremy. At first, he doesn't want commitment. He just wants to play. He wants to have fun. He's not speaking up. He's being very guarded and quiet. Pretty much anything that comes out of his mouth, think the opposite. That's if he does speak up. But this is showing somebody that wants to play but doesn't want to commit at the moment. This is showing somebody that wants to get married. And you had 2 twos come out with yous before, and I thought yous two were in a relationship, getting married, or you're already married, or whatever. And the same cards have come out again with the 2 of hearts and the 10 of hearts. But last time you had the 2 of diamonds. This time you got the 2 of spades. 2 of spades is like a finishing, a divorce, an ending. So what he might be wanting, if he's already got somebody that hangs around him, it looks like he's with that person, but probably he's not. It's probably just friendship. He's probably wanting that to finish. If you have somebody that's interested in you or by your side, he may be waiting for you to break that off. But this is like where somebody sees himself with you, being together, living together, whatever. So he's wanting a relationship, but he's not saying anything about it. And he keeps portraying this single energy, player energy. Down here, moving forward, he may come at you with some sort of proposal of, hey, do you want to hang out with me? Do you want to go out with me? But he's got competition here. And he feels like there's no point in asking you because there's these 2 other characters that are around you or want to be with you. So this is like somebody sees that it could work well. They think about, oh, I'm going to go and ask her, but she's probably going to say no because these 2 are taking up the time with her. Oh, James, yes, donate now, but I was finished. So James, you got in just by a whisker. Yeah, do your donation now, James, because I don't want to have readings on WhatsApp today. I want to sort of finish up today. This would be, if this was me, and this is me standing here, I'd know that I can have this person, that person. I'd be looking at you thinking, I don't think I can get with that person, but I could see that we'd be good together. Then down here, it might be where I think I'm going to invite her. I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to this thing. Do you want to join me? But then this is where I give up and think, oh, no, I'm not going to ask her. So he's very in 2 minds about you. If we had these and these were missing, this is somebody that wants to be with you long term, be the fun guy as well as be the husband, and knows that you're going to be the one that pulls the thing. This would be you making him grow up, possibly having children with each other, but we've got all of this in here. So this is where somebody doesn't even try, or somebody gives up, somebody knows it's over. This is where somebody's not speaking, and this is where somebody, they can't give you what they think that you want. Very confusing. So let's have a look at we'll use that other tarot deck that I've got out. Okay. What's this guy, Jeremy, wanting? If he can have what he wants, what's he want with her? On the left, what's he trying to do with Vanessa? On the right, if he could do anything he wanted with Vanessa, what would it be? What he's trying for, or what he wants. If he could have anything, what would it be? Okay, so what he's trying to do, he's looking at all the options. He wants to choose one. He's holding on to something from the past here, or he's worried about you doing that. He thinks that you would be judging him, that what he does, what he eats, who he talks to, where he's been. He feels like wrongful judgment there, like looking at things with the wrong way, wrong eyes. The world, he could be wanting to take you on a plane and travel around the world, or he could be thinking, what's the point? It just won't work. If he had what he wants with you, he wants to give you little bits and pieces and you to come running. So he wants you to be satisfied with little bits and pieces of him, a little bit of a smile, a little bit of a hello, maybe a drink on a Friday night. So he wants to just give you pieces of him that he feels that you can have. Here he needs to grow up, but that's traveling and doing things together. It could be some sort of sporting thing or join a gym with each other. Over here, he does think that he could change from everybody's guy to just being with you, because this is somebody going on a nice slow journey with each other and learning together. And then we got the King of Swords, so we've basically gone from a page to a knight to a king. So if he could do what he wanted to do, he would learn from you, he would grow with you, you would have something together, and then he would be the best version of himself, basically. But it's showing almost like a schizophrenic here, somebody that's got different people in their head. Very strange, very, very strange. But he wants you to be happy with whatever he chooses to give you right now. Yeah. It may also be reversed, where he feels that you're only giving him a little bit of yourself and not all of yourself. All right, so let's do 2 yes and no's for you, Vanessa. 2 yes and no's for Vanessa. 2 yes and no's, Vanessa. Top of the deck and bottom of the deck, plus messages to finish off this reading about Jeremy. Or about whatever. Here we go, Vanessa. First question. Second question, bottom of the deck. All right, we have no, we have yes, and we have taken a chance, which is a maybe. So first question cannot be answered. Second question, we have a yes, we have a no, and we have a maybe as well. So your 2 questions cannot be answered with a yes or a no. Basically, you're either asking a question that you already know the answer to, or you're asking a question that you're asking the wrong question or the wrong timing. So let's just give you messages to finish this off. This is cut that anchor. It is full moon phase. It's about to go out of the full moon phase. I think it was full moon on the 7th. It's now the 9th here. You've got about 4 days with the full moon, I think. James, am I correct? Yeah, I think it's full moon is 4 days. So this is cutting out what doesn't serve a purpose anymore, cut people out, whatever. This here can be about a baby again, something to do with a baby here, but it also can be a dream and something new. This over here, you're being told to take a chance on someone or something. Some news is coming your way that's going to make you very happy. This could be a job, this could be a promotion, this could be a love letter. You have got some mountains you need to climb. You can get there, you can get over the mountains, but you've got to face them, not run away from them. And lastly, you've been told to look a little bit more closely before you make your choice. Okay, and that's what we have for you. So lastly, I'm assuming is James, is it? I think that's a yes, James, without even looking at cards. I'll just do Mama B. Will that guy Uber? Oh, he comes and goes, this guy. So we'll just do a quick yes and no for Mama B, and then we'll look at James' thing, and then we're finished. Unless Erica turns up. She hasn't turned up. I was supposed to actually be online around 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I didn't get online till nearly 3 o'clock, so she probably has gone to bed. Will Uber reconnect with Mama B, the Aries? Will Uber end up reconnecting? Will he reach out back to Mama B soon? Well, not soon, but will he reach back out? Will Uber reconnect with Mama B somewhere down the track? We have a no, a yes, and a yes in time. He'll reach out when he's starting to desire you and missing you, and because this is where sexual desires and all of that sort of thing. At the moment, it's a no. He's just being stubborn. He's closing the door. He doesn't want to know. This is also about some sort of secrets. I don't know if you called him out on something. and he didn't like it, because this is usually someone hiding something. This here is, he'll see, you know, like he'll put the efforts in, and whatever efforts he puts in or you put in, it'll start to show the benefits. And this is where he decides to take a chance and reach back out towards you. Why would he be doing that? Because he desires you, basically. Easy. So I'd have to say that eventually, yes, he will reach out. But at the moment, he's going to be stubborn and just, you know, block you and say that you caused this. But I think that down the track he'll just sort of, oh, hey, how you going, like nothing happened. Okay, James, I'm just eating this one last piece of cheese in these very strange crackers. These crackers that I'm eating, it's dates and nuts and something else. Very strange. They actually taste burnt. Alright, James, I'm assuming that you paid 2 minis. Let me just go and check PayPal what the story is there. Okay. 2 minis for James. And then we're finished. Let's change this. James has been invited to share a table with his friend Steve at the wellness fair. Should he participate? Should he go? Show me what will happen if he goes. James has been invited to do this share table thing at a fair with Steve on Sunday. Should he partake? I'm going to put Stephen's name down, ST. Ha! James, do I need to interpret all of this for you? Yes, 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 this is money making, this is socializing, this is being with the right group at the right time. You've got some sort of hesitation or fear going on around this, James, for yourself. I don't know. This is where you're getting up in your head saying, oh, I don't know, maybe next time. No, not maybe next time. Go on Sunday. This is nice. Let's remove these. This is all the people gathering. This is the right thing to do. This is telling me the right thing to do. This could lead to future engagements, other things happening. Teeing up with other people that are at this. I'm assuming that there's some sort of expo and there'll be other people that do yoga, meditation, Reiki, whatever. This is you where you're in your element with people that are on the same level as you. It might even be where you're going to meet this woman. It's not showing me that, but it's showing me you in the right place at the right time. Now, this here is about cutting somebody else out. So I don't know if he's invited you along and said, oh, I'm not going to invite Sarah, or I'm not going to invite Jody, or, you know, like, this is where pushing somebody out, pushing somebody away. So I don't know if you're doing that by attending that. So if you're supposed to be doing something, let's say with Patty on Sunday, and now this thing's come up with him, you want to go to this thing with him, but you promised Patty something. You're trying to make the choice. Should you go with Patty and say no to Steve, which I think is a big mistake, or should you say to Patty, sorry, the other way around. Yeah, should you say no to Patty and go with Steve? I think yes. Or should you tell Steve, look, maybe next time, and then do whatever it was you were planning on doing? I mean, you might have been planning to be with your parents. You might have been planning to do something with your brother. I just feel like making this choice to go to this is showing me that there's some person that you have to say no to about it all. I wanted to clarify. I'll come back to that in a minute, Vanessa. Just hang on till I finish this, and then I've got 2 readings to do for James. So, oh, hang on. Yeah, 2 minis for James. All right. So, in a nutshell, James, yes, I think you should go to this thing. I think it would be good. James. See, 3 of Swords and 3 of Spades. It's the same energy. This is you standing your own ground, being where you need to be, something to do with healing and love and affection and just feeling like it fits. This is really good. You've got double aces here. This could lead to something else, James, with the money cards and the aces. This could lead to something else. I'm just not too sure what this 3 is doing here. To me, it might be a betrayal of your own self to not participate. So you might be doing yourself an injustice by not going. The reasons you wouldn't be going, you didn't say, but I feel it might be to do with that you feel that you're letting somebody else down if you go to this thing, or you're worried that when you're at this thing with him that somebody else will see you there and think, oh, so this is what you're doing. You know, like if you and Patty were supposed to be at that place doing something together there, or even Olivia, you may be concerned that Olivia or Patty will be there and see you with this guy and selling this stuff, and you're sort of like, oh shit, you know. But in a nutshell, yes, I think you should go. I think something profitable will come out of it. I think that you'll be with like-minded people and it will be a good day. The other way of looking at it, just one thing we could look at it, James, is that whilst you're there enjoying yourself, there could be a family member, some sort of injury or something like that, where it happens while you're having a good time. Something happens. It's not major, but there could be something that happens at the same time while you're there. It could be some incident or something. And the only other way, and I don't really want to, I'm not going to put it out there. I'll wait and see what happens with Sunday. Remind me what was I going to put out there, but I didn't want to put it out there just in case, because sometimes when I put things out there, they happen. The second question is, what is coming towards you? Messages from Spirit. Okay, so James, what we'll do is your 2 yes and no's at the end of this part. What messages does James need to hear right now? What messages does James need to hear? Oh, you just have to skip the yoga class. That's nothing. Do the yoga in the morning at 4 o'clock or something before you go. No, I think it might be something that happens that when you're there, and it could be with family members, or it could be that somebody that's there sees you there and they say, oh, so this is what you're doing. I thought that you and I were going to do this thing. Well, James, baby boy, parenting and making the right choices, commitment to somebody, and we've got you showing up with the Queen and the King of Hearts together. So what does Spirit want to tell you? That the train of love's on its way by the looks of it. What else have we got? We go from all red and love to this. This is somebody that's looking for you, somebody reconnecting from your past, or they have a common connection with you in the past. This is something that would be very nice. This down here is something else you're being told about. It's something I picked up in the first reading. Nighttime, something to do with the pelvic area, and something that in the past possibly got out of control in relation to a health matter. This is telling me that it would be something that has to be sorted, and you have to change something dramatically here that you're not really fond of changing. I also feel like you're cutting something out for good. This could be read in a different way. This could be you standing here totally unaware, and this is Patty thinking that there's going to be something, and then you're making a decision without knowing about this, that it's not going to be you and Patty. I'm just using Patty as an example. Don't take that as gospel. This is healthy, happy, fun. This is a little bit of pain and a little bit of sickness going on, especially at night. And there's some sort of forced change coming up here that needs to happen. Now, looking at this in relation to work down here, this could be where work's just sort of not going the way you planned, and there's forced changes coming on the horizon, and you're trying to either jump ship or something before this happens. So let's see what other messages we got for James. Other messages for James. Messages for James. Message of James. Vanessa, did you sort it out? You said, let me just see what you said there. Hang on. Sorry, I just watched the video. Thank you. Okay, so I think you've clarified whatever that was. If you haven't, put it down there now, because I am finished. I am turning this off as soon as I'm finished this reading. Okay, James. What's coming? See, some sort of tower's coming, but it creates a new beginning. If there's something coming up that's hard for you to face, could be a family member, some sort of thing that goes on, it could be some disease, it could be loss of a job, whatever it is, some sort of tower moment that's a tower for you, it's going to bring about something that where you work tandem with somebody else. This over here is showing me where a refusal to repair from something from the past. Now, this could be the actual surgery that you had, and maybe you're starting to ignore signals from your body. If you need to rest, you need to rest. Don't fight that kind of feeling. This is showing me where stop observing things too closely in regards to people, because this can be where you're analysing everything, what this person said, how I should have reacted or whatever. I get stuck in my head like that, James, where I go over things from the past that, oh, maybe I should have just dumped this and moved on years ago or whatever. So, yeah, going over things in the past, maybe getting a little bit up in your head here. Here is, don't be impulsive, don't just make a decision on the spot there and say, that's it, you know. This over here, you're going on a learning curve, something new coming in. Now, medically speaking, this could be some sort of medical thing in the family. There's going to be rest and that needed. This will be maybe the thing you were told was not correct. This would be making a hasty decision because it was upside down, and this would be a new opinion from a doctor. So I'm trying to get it all out there because there's 3 different messages here. And bottom of the deck. Oh my God, look at bottom of the deck. We'll go with bottom of the deck first. Going on a journey, finding that person and creating memories together. This can also be family and babies and all the rest of it. It might be here. It's coming. Down the bottom here, other messages you've got is not everything's going to be known. You just got to wait for things to unfold. Stop trying to pull things apart and analyze. Your Empress is on her way. She's in the picture. And here you're going to be tossing between 2 things that you want to do. This could be work as well. You could be working with new women. You know. Anyway, that's what we got. Yeah, so remind me after Sunday, what was it I was going to say? But I'm curious to see what happens on Sunday, because you had a lot of positive stuff there, but I do detect something on Sunday. All right, so here we go. I just don't want to put it out there, James, because it could influence what you do. All right, here we go, James. Yes or no? 2 questions. Top of the deck is your first one. Bottom of the deck is your second one, plus messages to finish this all off. Let me just see what Vanessa said there. You did listen to the reading, but you were a little confused and wanted to still ask you if what I meant was Jeremy does want long-term, but he isn't sure. The very first card with Jeremy was not willing to commit just yet, but then it showed 10 of Hearts and 2 of Cups, 2 of Hearts, and that's where somebody's thinking about you, that you could be in a relationship together and go the long term. And it also went from Page to Knight to King, which is somebody growing and growing and growing and then being truthful and solid. So I think that he's in the confusion phase of he wants it, but he doesn't want that. You know, like he wants bits of things, but he doesn't want the whole thing. Okay? And James, we've got your yes and no here. First question, yes, yes, and yes in time. Second question, no, maybe, and yes. Second question won't be answered at this stage. So let's just look at your messages. Your yes, your first question, we have loyalty, trust, truth, someone being loyal to you, you being loyal to yourself right now. Luck will be on your side if you take a chance on something, James. This is where something that might confuse you, it could be a medical matter, it could be a relationship matter, something that's been confusing you, you're about to see the light bulb go on. Down here, this could be a medical challenge that you're facing. It could be a job challenge that you're facing. It could be a relationship that you're chasing because of the house here. You can get over the mountain. With the hard work and efforts, with the Eight of Wands, with a bit of investigation and working things out, you can get there. This here is telling you to look more closely. Don't just make a decision like that. Look more closely first. And lastly, we've got happy home and contentment, and we got like the father of the kids down here, and baby girl symbol is right there. Anyway, guys, that is it. We're finished for the day. I'm tired, even though I didn't do that much today. Oh, I've nearly been on for 2 hours. Anyway, guys, that's it. We're out of here. I'm going to have to contact Erica, and I might have to come online again tomorrow. Hopefully not. I'd like to step back from it now because I've done a lot of private readings this week, and I've got some more booked in as well for this week. So anyway, guys, thank you so much, Mama B. Thank you, everybody that's been watching, and goodbye for now.